Richard Young of the Kentucky Headhunters has pleasant memories of the first time they met the legendary Johnny Johnson. We were on our way to the Grammy Awards, and we were listening to his album Johnny Be Bad, hearing Johnny play in modern times still sounding like he always had. We walked in, and every flavor of the day was there who was nominated, and Johnny was over in the corner sitting by himself. So we went over and sit down with him and talked and became instant friends. He was the one who was there that impressed us the most, Young fondly recollected. It wasn't to be the band's last encounter with Johnson. When it came time for him to do another album, our managers talked, and we got the offer to do the second solo record with him. It took us about 10 seconds to say yes, he told Billboard. He came down to Kentucky, out to the music house. He walks up, we all greet each other. All we had in there was a Wurlitzer piano. He said, "Okay, guys. Here's how it is. I heard that you all are a country western band. I want to make a jazz, blues record." The Headhunters were ready for the challenge. As it was, we had been cued in by the label, so we had been burning the midnight oil with Fats Waller, Billie Holiday, and that kind of thing. He looks at us and says, "Okay, let's do something that you and I both know." So we did Little Queenie, and after we got done, he stands up and says, "Okay, I'm in the Headhunters." The resulting project, 1993's That'll Work, became one of the band's most critically acclaimed albums. 22 years later, the award winners have released the follow-up, Meet Me in Bluesland. Recording with Johnson was an experience the band will never forget, says Young, though he admits the legendary piano player, famous for his work with Chuck Berry, did have somewhat of a quirky side. Recording with Johnny was a huge stripe on the shoulders. We had a week to write and rehearse it, then we were to go to Nashville the next week and record it. We'd get together about 1 p.m., and then about 6, he'd say, "Okay, boys. It's time to go to bed." Later, when we were mixing, I asked him why he always had to leave early. He said, "I want to make sure I don't miss Tales from the Crypt," he said, laughing. You just had to love him. He wasn't the kind that was going to sweat anything. The album came out on Elektra, and it was a critical success, and as far as blues records go, it sold pretty well. We were tickled to death about it. He touched our life in so many ways.